go back and read through the poem. Wayfarer, there is no path. All things move on, and all things stay. But it is our lot to move on blazing pathways. Pathways upon the sea. Wayfarer, your footprints are the pathways and nothing else. Wayfarer, there is no path. The path is made as you walk. As you walk, the path is made. And when you gaze behind, you see the path where you'll never walk again. Wayfarer, there is no path, just the wake upon the sea. All right, so we're going to look at the theme of the poem. As we just read there, what is a word that we see repeated over and over again? Can you read that? Wayfarer. Wayfarer, right? And why do you think they keep repeating wayfarer? Because it's an important word. Maybe it's a character that they're talking about. Yeah, it's basically about the wayfarer, the traveler. Is there another word that keeps repeating itself?
Path.
Path? And why do you think they keep repeating the word path?
Maybe because they're trying to find their path.
They're trying to find their path? Very good. And how did you figure that out?
Because they keep saying like pathways, and it says the path is made as you walk.
Very good.
So
I like
trying to find
right.
walk to the path.
Very good. Yeah. You use the so let's read the first stanza over again. All things move on and all things stay, but it is our lot to move on blazing pathways, pathways upon the sea. I want you to turn and talk to your group. Each table can turn and talk to their group and talk about what you think that this first stanza is trying to say.
She's trying to
All right, I need you to give me 5. All right, this group right here, what did you talk about? I mean, one person in your group. Stacy, maybe? Can you tell me what your group had talked about in here? Yeah, where the traveler is going in the future. Very good. And you use the text to figure that out. That's a great way.
Maybe you don't think it's like they're really walking like in the woods on a path? No. Okay.
All right, good. So, all right, the second stanza. Wayfarer, your footprints are the pathway and nothing else. Wayfarer, there is no path. The path is made as you walk. In this stanza, what do you think it means when it's like the title of the poem, Wayfarer, there is no path. Why is there not a path? Right?
Because there's no path connected to each other, like grass is like all connected into
That's right, but is it really talking about a path in the grass? What do you think they're talking about in this poem? It's not realistic. Anyone have those? They make their paths about, what would that be considered? It's not real, it's figurative. Very good. Yeah, that's a figurative symbolism that shows them it's not the actual path you're walking on and like nature walk, but it's a path of, yes, Madison?
I was thinking like it's probably like a path
To find your destiny. Very good. Yep. That's the central idea of the poem. All right, stanza 3. As you walk, the path is made. And when you gaze behind, you see the path where you'll never walk again. What does that mean? That last, you'll never walk again. You know what that means? Gustavo? No? You got anyone help you out?
It's saying like once you make it, you can't go back. You can't go back and do it. So like in this case, future past, like just like in the past, you can't go back.
Right, you can go back in time. Very good. That was great. Good thinking. Alright, so when you see the path where you'll never walk in, also in that picture on the second, in the Spanish translation, it shows you the wake. You go behind, you can never go back and make the same wake again. It's already made. Alright, last stanza. Wayfarer, there is no path, just the wake upon the sea. Which is what Regan just explained to us, that you can't go back. You can't go back in time to change what already happened. Alright, so I have a extended response question for everyone. If you get your writing notebooks out. First I'm going to ask if anyone had any questions. You don't get it? Alright. We're trying to say the traveler, the wayfarer. The traveler is on their way of life. So he hasn't experienced any of the future because he's still in the present, and you can only see what's in the past. So he's on his way. So it's how you live your life and make choices that make you be where you are today. Now, does that make more sense? Yeah?
Writing or reading?
Writing. Sorry. You got your notebook out? Okay. It logged out. Your computer. Sorry. Alright, everyone put the date on your page. I'm going to put a question up and I want you to copy the question and the response grid right under it.
Which should take longer, copying the question or answering the question? Thank you. It's just like end of the day business. Boom, shakalaka, people. It'll come.
Alright, here's the question. What do you think the author is trying to say in this poem and why? Use details from the poem to support your answer. So once you write down what you think the author is trying to say, I want you to use details from the poem and maybe add your quotes from the stanzas and explain how that supports your answer. I'll give you about 10 minutes